serious? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Are you kidding me? Don't mix me. Don't mix me. It's serious.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God.
Just call me Nubian press button man. Wow. That was a bit premature, guys, but all the same, welcome to Chill and Spill. Welcome, Beagle. Welcome,
Beagle.
Facebook, YouTube, Kick, Mixcloud. Welcome to Chill and Spill. Apologies for the late start. I really am. You know, a lot goes on behind the scenes, as you
Yep.
know, every week. For those of the newcomers, new viewers, you know, because it's a live show, you know, we always have something going on in the background. And big up GMPC Live. We
Big
are
up.
live on the radio station. I'm your host, Nubian. Because of the premature start, it's all mumble jumble going on. I'm your host, Nubian, and on my right is your co-host, Zuz.
Hey y'all.
What's going on, people? How is everybody doing? I hope you're all excited, you know, for the hot topic and the Chill and Spill show. Everyone needs to be excited for the show every Sunday, and I hope you all are. Because, as you know, we always address topics that nobody wants to. Run. Everybody wants to run from the topics. Oh my goodness. Remember, please, once you're watching and enjoying, please, if you could like, share, follow, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Please. Please, please, please. And remember, we've got a live studio number that you can call us. Even send I haven't had any messages. We need some more messages, please, on the studio number, which is 07903 129.
265.
Come on. 07903 129.
265.
Yes, if you'd like to call in and share your thoughts on the topics. Well, I have to do another thing before I start the show as well. I like to big up A-lister, my uncle Alistair. He had a big birthday bash last night. Big him up each and every time. He's been on the show as well before, and he should be coming back again soon. But yes, big him up and big up the timekeeper as well. Big yourselves up each and every time. Hope everything went well. Due to unforeseen circumstances, Nubian couldn't make it. But yeah, we're here.
We are here.
We're here, and I'm sure everyone's wondering what the hot topic is tonight.
Oh my God. I don't think I'm ever prepared for it. And I hear it every week. And I'm still not prepared.
What is the hot topic tonight? Yeah? Ooh. It's a fire one, people. It's a
It
fire
really
one.
is.
I'd like to welcome aboard Barbara, Aisha, Faye, and Sarin.
Welcome
Welcome
aboard.
aboard. Good evening, and welcome to Chill and Spill. Anybody else there I need to big up that I've missed? Not thus far. But I'd also like to big up Marie. Big up Marie
Big
each
up
and every
Marie.
time. Always shine love. And that's what we like, because we show love, and once we give love, you receive love.
Absolutely.
That is how it goes. Yeah. So, what is the hot topic tonight? Well, because of all the kerfuffle earlier, I didn't get to put the flyer up so you all can see. But for those that did see, it says baby mother 1, 2, or 3. And somebody said
All
to
of those
me,
tres.
yes, and somebody said to me, what about 4, 5, 6, and 7?
Oh dear. Slow down.
Wow. You know what? It's true, because some people's got actually more than 3. But that is the topic tonight. I would like to know your thoughts, especially from the men.
And the women.
And the women, obviously, but
And the women.
it's called baby mother. So, they're baby mothers as well.
Yes, so share your experiences
Yes,
with 2 and 3. Or if you're 2 with 1 and 3.
Yes.
Or if you're 3 with 1 and 2.
You may not have any, but those that do, yeah, we would love to hear your thoughts, because I'm telling you something. Yeah. Hey. Wow. They are some serious women. We talk about it quite a bit, about the women and the different types of women that are about in the world. And wow, there is some baby mums. Some people don't like that terminology, baby mother, or the mother of your child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the title, could you imagine the title? Mother of your child, 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. It's a bit ridiculous. But I feel like it's got a stereotype to it, which is why, some women don't like to be called that, because sometimes when you hear society,
Yeah.
urban society,
Yeah.
when you hear baby mother, you just think drama. And it's not all the time that there's going to be drama. However, that term is
Yep.
normally associated with drama.
Drama, for sure.
Unfortunately.
Yes, for sure, for sure. I mean, I think I'm rushing it along a little bit, because I didn't say how your week's been, how
Yes.
you've been.
Yes.
It's a bit of a lot.
Let's
Just
take a step back.
Yes, straight into the topic. Wait, let's the topic. How are you, Zuz?
I'm good. Yeah. I've had a good week. I can't complain.
Good.
Yes.
We're wishing that we had some nicer weather, because right
It's
now it feels like
cold.
winter.
It's so cold right now.
Do you guys agree that it feels like winter right now? I am cold. Why am I cold and having to think about putting on the heater?
Wasn't it last week where it was a bit more better weather?
Of course it was.
Literally
I was out
last
there
week,
barbecuing.
Last week. And that's the
I
thing
was
with
jerking up the
England.
chicken and all these things.
Ooh, sounds
Oh
good.
yes, oh yeah, jerking up the chicken and jerking up. Some people don't like pork, but we was jerking pork
Fire.
as well.
Fire for pork. Fire upon brimstone.
Some jerk pork, yeah. Big up all the pork eaters.
No, I'm not picking up no pork eater.
Jerk pork is the thing. So that's what I was doing. Anytime there's a little bit of sunshine, if you know me, I'm dragging out the drum, yeah, and getting out the coal, and yeah, it's time to put meat on that fire, mate. What? It's time to cook it up, cook it up. So yeah, sorry. Back onto the topic. How was my week, Nubian? Busy as always. Yeah, let's fast track that one. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
There we go. I'm the press button one, so I'm pressing anything.
Don't mix me.
Yes. So, boy, if you have children and you have more than one baby father, because sometimes that's what it boils down to. You may be a decent lady, you know, but if you've got more than one baby father, different types of man changes your mood. You may be cool for the first one, and then maybe the second baby father is a bit, oh no, and now you're bitter. You're bitter now because of the second baby father, or you're bitter because of the first baby father. It's just one of those things. You know what I mean?
But what about the women that have just the one baby father?
They might have one baby father and he's absolutely terrible.
Oh dear.
No, it's true.
But it's
You
about
may
the baby
have one.
mothers.
Just like the baby mothers. Exactly. So that's why it's called baby mothers 1, 2, and 3, because the men that have they may have just one baby mom with all their children is with one woman, you know, but she may be from hell.
Yes.
She may be from hell.
And do you know what? I feel like with the whole like baby mother 1, 2, and 3, it could be that you've tried, different relationships. You've tried and it just hasn't worked out. So what can you do?
What can you do?
But move on. Welcome aboard, Damson.
Welcome aboard, Damson. Welcome to Chill and
aboard.
Spill.
Okay, Damson. Damson says quite a bit.
Oh.
Damson says his first baby mother gave him the most problems. No matter what I did, it was never right. I can honestly say no one is perfect, and I get that. But I know I am a good father, and it shows because of how my children are with me. I tried my best to co-parent in a mature manner, but I feel like everything I did was not good enough.
Oh.
Wow. It's a bit deep,
Oh,
Damson.
Oh.
Oh dear, Damson.
Where's oh dear?
Oh dear.
Hey!
Oh my gosh. That sounds a lot.
Oh
I
dear.
can't lie.
No, it does, because at
It
the end of
sounds
the
a lot.
day, I feel sorry for some of the men. I know we've been talking about men for the past 3 weeks, but we have to feel sorry for some of the men, because the women sometimes they just give the men so much problems, unnecessary nitpicking problems. You'll have the greatest baby father, the greatest baby father, and because you're just bitter because it didn't work out between you guys,
Mm-hmm.
and you find that the father is more into the child more than you. Well, if you've broken up, that's how it should be.
That's how it should be.
To be
baby
honest,
girl.
if it didn't work out, that's how it should be.
But
The man is supposed to look back his child and keep it platonic, cordial,
mm-hmm.
and then move on.
And that's the thing. I don't get why some mothers are so mad. Not saying that they don't have reason to be mad, okay? All I'm saying is, if it didn't work out between you guys, fair enough. Try to put your feelings aside when it comes to the child. I really dislike when parents or mothers specifically, since we're talking about baby mothers, try to drag the child involved into every situation.
Yes. Welcome aboard, Jazz. Welcome aboard,
Welcome
Giselle.
aboard, Giselle. Hi.
Good evening.
Evening. Yeah, when they try to drag the child involved in in big people's talk,
Yes.
in big people situations.
That's
Do you
it.
get what I'm saying? Oh, your dad is this.
Oh,
and
Tada.
your dad is that. No. Fair enough. If you feel like the safety of your child is in jeopardy, then obviously you're going to remove your child from the situation. However, you should never be involving your children into big people situations. You should never be downplaying one parent to the child.
That's it.
That's very unfair. And it's horrible, to be fair, because then that child will grow up having some sort of animosity towards that parent.
But sometimes you have to be honest, you have to be honest. Sometimes the baby father might wind you up so much into a frenzy,
No.
you don't even realize that the child is there sometimes, and you just
You need to
lash
realize
out.
now.
Yeah, you just lash out, and then the child is about. The child might not even be in the room, but because you're so angry, they probably can hear from wherever they are.
Yeah, but you need to be aware of that as a parent. It's just like if you're talking,
But
back
remember,
in the day,
everyone's
when-
human beings.
Yeah, everyone's human beings, but I'm not even trying to have it. No. No, I'm not trying to have it. When you're, obviously, I get it. Sometimes back in the day when your mum says big people are talk, come out the room, and you're still trying to sneak around. Yeah,
Exactly.
I understand that.
You get fast children. You do get fast children. I'm sorry to say. But you get children that are just inner and they want to be in the business. You say to them, go leave the room because big people's talking, and because you've made, that's like telling a man that we need to talk.
Oh, dear.
Exactly. It's telling somebody not to do something. You're gonna do it, innit? You're gonna go and try and sneak and try and listen. So it's
Well, then
sometimes
wait
it's
for the
very
chi-
difficult.
Wait for the child to get to bed.
Sometimes it's very difficult. Yes, I understand that, Zuz,
Mm-mm.
but you have to, there's so much different situations.
There
that
are
come
different
across.
situations, but we have to protect the children.
Yes, we do have to protect the children, but sometimes argument might even happen in the street. Say if you don't see your baby father that much, or the baby father don't see the baby mother that much, and then you see them on the street, you butt them up on the street with the child, and there's animosity there. There's words that need to be addressed that wasn't addressed.
You need to hold your tongue
Hey,
as an adult.
Woo-hoo.
Control your emotions.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, obviously, it's easier said than done. I'm not saying that it isn't. But at the end of the day, you have to put your child first. You have to kibber your lip. Kibber. Yeah. Yeah, you need to kibber and dress back. Yeah, take a step back and think about what you're putting your child through in this situation. It's too much.
Yeah, it is too much.
It's too much.
But I feel like, I don't know, I'm not a man, Benson will join us shortly. Big up, Benson.
Big up, Benson.
He'll join us shortly. But I feel like if you've got more than one baby mum, that's when the challenges will arise. Because that's lots of different personalities that you have to deal with.
But then don't you think if the baby father is honest with all 3, 4, 2, whatever, how many baby mothers that you might have, if he's honest and there's transparency, it should just be kumbaya. It should be a kumbaya moment. I'm not saying that you have to like the baby mum, but I'm just saying there shouldn't be any animosity there. Everyone should.
But
be
it
able to
depends on the breakup. It depends how. Yeah, it's a bit sticky, Zuz.
It is a bit sticky.
Welcome aboard, Denise. Welcome aboard,
Denise.
Welcome aboard. What's Faye saying?
Faye says, especially when the mothers use the child as a pawn. Sometimes it's like tug of war. Oh, you're not seeing your child ever again. Yes, Faye.
Yes. Well said. Well said.
Well said.
Oh dear.
Well
No,
said.
Sir. No, sir.
We don't rate that.
Yeah, I
We,
mean,
we don't rate it. Seriously.
that. I'm not tolerating.
Zero tolerance.
I don't believe in using children as a weapon.
Yes.
No, and it's definitely like a tug of war.
It is.
Especially when you get baby mothers that will say, "Oh, you don't care about your child, you don't love your child," and especially if the father is really working tirelessly to be the best father he could be.
I feel like in those situations, if I'm being very honest, and I might seem like I'm anti-women, but I am a woman. Bear with. But I feel like in those situations, that woman is still hurt. Okay, she hasn't healed. She still wants some sort of attention or something from that man, romantically. The reason why I say that is because if you have pushed those feelings aside and said, you know what, it didn't work out, let's just do what we, look after the child, you would see that the baby father is trying his best to be there for the child. But because there's some women out there that are hurt by the fact that their whole dream of us being a family and we were supposed to be together and you told me this and you told me that, because it hasn't come true, and they're hurt by that and they haven't moved on by that, they will then use the child as a pawn, because that's the only reaction that they can get from the man. If the man if the baby father's don't business about you, in a sense where he don't have to have a conversation.
There's no emotional
connection. He don't have to have the only conversation that you're gonna have is if it's got to do with the child.
Yes.
If we have to pick up the child's school, lunch, or finances, that's it. But there's never ever a conversation about what happened between you and I, especially if there's been no closure.
Yes.
I feel like some women find it hard to put their feelings aside in those circumstances.
Yes, it's true.
Do you get what I mean?
Welcome aboard, Christine.
Welcome aboard, Christine.
Welcome aboard. How are you? Welcome to Chill and Spill, honey.
Yeah, it's I know it's a difficult situation, but I just feel like as adults, we have to try our best, because that's all I can ask. That's all I can say, really. To try your best to put your feelings aside. If that baby father is doing what he needs to do for the child, there's no need to be angry.
That's it.
I'm not saying you can't be angry at the situation, what happened between you, but in terms of the child, there's no point using the child as a weapon. It's only going to be a detriment to the child.
That's it.
And all you're doing is filling up that child with negativity.
And the thing
hate.
is, sometimes the father may say that they're coming or they're not coming. They're coming and then they may not come. Sometimes things happen. Do you know what I mean? Not because sometimes you will say he's coming, not coming, that you must hold a grudge for that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a thing. That is a thing, because sometimes as the mother, you probably have more, you'd be more upset than the child sometimes.
Yeah.
Because you're disappointing the child. You're telling the child, oh, yeah, your dad's coming for you or whatever.
Depending on the age as well of the child.
Yes, exactly.
If the child is a young child, I say depending on the age, but do you know what? It also depends on how advanced that child is, because sometimes you can have young children and you can conversate with them and they know what's going on. So when you say, oh, daddy's coming.
Yes.
And then daddy doesn't come, it could be a whole barling thing. Because daddy hasn't come. And you said daddy was coming. And do you get what I'm saying?
And then you've got, sorry to cut you, but you've also got the baby mothers that will send the baby fathers them to the good old CSA.
That too.
Child maintenance. We've spoken about this before, about child maintenance. It all comes together, to be honest. It's like, that is the thing. If you're not giving any money for your children or for your child, yeah, you're right off. Wherein it's not just about money. It's about being there for your child.
Absolutely.
Emotionally, mentally. It's not just about money. And this is what a lot of people forget. To me, the money part is the bonus.
It is.
Because having a father,
it's a great bonus.
Yeah, it's a great bonus, but it's a bonus because at the end of the day, some people have a lot of issues just because they never had their father about, and it's over pettiness why they didn't have their father about as well. We're not saying there's not no dodgy dads out there. We know that there's some dodgy fathers out there, but we also know that there's some really great fathers out there,
yes,
that try their utmost best,
absolutely,
yeah, to make sure that they're there for their children or child, and make sure that they don't want for nothing.
I know a few.
Exactly. and what they've been faced with is just too much. Welcome aboard, Sylvia.
Welcome
to
aboard,
Chill and
Sylvia.
Spill. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for the compliments.
Lovely compliments going on here.
Welcome
Yes.
aboard, Layla.
Welcome aboard, Layla. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. Layla says, my baby father has more than one baby mother, and I have no issues with her. We get along fine. I just feel like it depends on the baby father you have, and the level of maturity. Transparency is everything. See? I'm not saying it can't work.
Yep.
It can work. Okay? Layla, her baby father has more than one baby mother.
Wow.
And they get along. And it's all about transparency.
Yes.
So I'm assuming that family events, christenings, birthdays, whatever it is, everyone can come together. And that's
well,
how it
Layla,
should.
elaborate on that, Layla. Elaborate on what you mean by that.
Yes, elaborate, Layla.
We're not going to make assumptions.
Yeah, let's not make assumptions.
Elaborate on that so we can let the viewers know what you mean by that. But end of the day, it's refreshing to know that there's transparency with all of these baby mothers, because sometimes the older you get, if you're single, the older you get, the percentage is more or less zero to find somebody that hasn't got any children.
Yeah,
as a woman,
100%.
Even as a man, as a man, you're going out there to look for a woman. More than likely, she's got children.
100%.
Exactly. So you have to deal with baby fathers as well. Other baby fathers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You may not have no children, and you want a child with this lady, and she's got children already. You have to be able to deal with the baggage. Is it baggage?
Yeah, it can be seen as baggage.
It can be seen as baggage.
It can be seen as baggage if there's some issues there. It can be seen as baggage. But I think it should be seen as a package.
Yeah. It's true.
Do you get what I mean? It's all about perspective.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that all baby mothers. I mean, some baby mothers don't even know about each other. How about that?
Oh dear.
I said it.
Yeah, it's for real.
Some baby mothers don't even know.
You're actually a secret.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
dear. No,
Exactly.
sir.
I don't
Yeah.
know you, you don't know me, but I know that we share a baby father. I know that my baby father's got more than one child, but I don't know do you get what I mean?
Are you kidding me?
There's women out there with that situation. It's the truth. Oh my gosh, Faye. Okay, so Faye says sometimes the mothers have competition between them and they end up in conflict over the man. Each of them wants to be number one. Sometimes even fight a brocco Tara.
It's true,
Oh my God.
It's true. There is competition with some of them because that baby mum wants to know what that other baby mum's getting, and if she's getting more than what they're getting, what's all that about?
Oh my God, it's just too much. I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
If I was in that position, I don't want to know and I don't care. As long as you are looking after my child.
Our child. Yes, and see my
No.
my child.
Our. It's always our. As long as you're looking after our child and your other children, it's not like I don't want you to look after your other children. You should be looking after all the children. What you do for her or another one, that's not my business. The main thing is you look after the children.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's users. That is you. Some women, jealousy is number one on their list. They're just jealous of everything. They were jealous in the relationship, even though they're not together. They're still jealous up to now, even when it comes to the children. If this woman is getting more than me, even though I don't know how she'll find that out, to be honest.
Welcome aboard, Re83.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. You've only said L, but hey.
We say taking the L.
Oh my God. Yeah.
What you got to say, Ree?
What have you got to say? Let us know, Ree.
Yes, we would love to hear your views on this topic. Yeah, because you know what? It's something, as you can see, it's a very tender subject.
It is a very tender subject.
Because whoever has got children think that they're the best baby mothers in the world, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
I feel like Nobody can tell you, that you are not a good baby mom.
No, sir.
I'm telling you, nobody can tell you that. Yes, I'm the greatest. I listen, I do this, and I do that.
You know, we clocked that, Ree. Don't worry, we clocked, but we still want to know what your views are. Let us know
Let us know.
about this topic because it is very difficult. It's a very difficult, touchy subject. You know, I wouldn't dream of being in a situation where, you know, my baby father has other baby mothers and I've got conflict with them. That's cray to me.
Yeah.
Because for number one, I'm not arguing with nobody.
But then
Do you
women
think
make
I've got time?
But the thing is, not only that as well, so people make assumptions as well. Because you have a great relationship with your baby father, people feel like something must be going on behind closed doors. Especially if you've both moved on. You've got a new partner and so has he. You know, but because the relationship is so great, there has to be something going on.
Yeah, that too.
People will think that.
That too. Or even the fact of, you know, the situations where you get along with the baby father, you're good. You know, you lot have a great relationship, great co-parenting relationship. And then one of you has now decided to move on. Oh, you've moved on, but you've now wanting to seek a new partner. You know, how does that dynamic work? Is the new partner going to be jealous of the friendship or relationship that you have for one another? Is the baby father going to be mad that you're moving on? Because maybe the baby father is used to you just being by yourself.
That's it.
Or the baby mother, same thing. Is the
And
baby mother gonna?
why is it that the men always feel like they can always get a bit from their baby mothers, even if they've moved on? Why do they think that? Why do they think, okay, because we've got children, a child or children together, it's okay for me to go back there?
I think it depends on the situation. I think it depends on. Yeah, it just depends on the situation, the relationship you had with them. If you get what I'm saying, if it was toxic and all this stuff, you're not gonna wanna kind of rekindle.
Yeah.
Or the baby father's not gonna wanna, you know, jump into bed with the baby mother and vice versa. However, if you haven't, like, if there hasn't been any toxicity and you're good and maybe you don't really know it just didn't work out, but you don't even really know the reason whys. You know, it could be past traumas, past experiences or whatever. It might not have anything to do with you two per se.
Yeah.
Then what? There might be still something there between you.
I know people that's got way more than 3 baby mums, and I'll tell you something now, they can go to quite a few of them and get a bit. What's Ree saying?
The love must still be there with the baby mothers to the baby father. The love must still be there. Ree says it's a catch-22 because the same way women can act wicked, so can the baby fathers.
Exactly. It's a catch-22.
It is.
Because you can have a nice peaceful baby mum, but then the baby father wants to carry on like act a fool.
Exactly.
They want to act a fool because they can't have their cake and eat it. Because that's what it is more time.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just come back whenever you want and get a bit. It's not like that.
No.
You know, not because we live in good, but, you know, we can communicate, we're friends. We've got a friendship here.
Yeah.
Not because of that you feel like, okay, you stay late one night and feel like, yeah.
You can get a little something.
No, if the child's gone to bed, goodbye. Good night, goodbye, see you. Oh my gosh.
Dear.
What's Aisha saying?
Aisha says, I feel like if you are aware that the man has 4 or 5 different baby mums, why, as a female, would you even go there? Financial as well. Does it even make sense? Do you know what?
No, sir.
Big up yourself, Aisha.
Are you kidding
Big
me?
up yourself.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I find it hard to fathom why, like, me, if that was me, now I can only talk about me, you know, I can't talk about no one else.
Yeah.
If that was me in that situation and I've met a guy and he tells me that he's got 4 or 5 baby mums, I'm not gonna lie, it's a red flag for me, you know. That's just me though. I'm not saying that guy is not gonna be
Let me just do this. Red flag.
Oh my god, I'm not saying that guy is not gonna be a good guy, but I will be very like, I'm not saying that I'm not gonna deal with him, but in terms of having a child with this man, I'm going to be on my P's and Q's. Because clearly this man is fertile. So I'm gonna make sure that he straps up his boots, he wears his hat, his scarf, his gloves, everything. Wellingtons, all of that. Because
I should put bare red flags.
I should put bare red flags. So funny. Yeah, I'm gonna think twice, even thrice, about having a child with this man. Because
But we spoke about this before, though. We spoke about this before. That what if the man is like, he's got everything that you've asked the universe for? Everything.
even
Personality,
listen,
career driven.
listen.
He's got everything that you've asked the universe for. And the only thing is, he's got 4 baby mums.
Listen. I'm not gonna judge you on your past, but at the same time, I'm going to question whether you've not only learnt, but have you grown from your situations. That's what I'm gonna think. I'm going to think that.
Because some people feel like because their finances are up there, they feel like they can, manage all of these children because they got great finances.
No, but it's not just about finances. I need you to be a
Right,
father.
but that's what a lot of these people think about. They think about, end of the day, I can afford it. I don't have to be there emotionally, mentally, and all these things.
No, that's crazy to me.
That's
crazy
life,
to
though.
me.
That's life for some people.
So you think just money alone is just gonna, like, I can just dash money at the baby mothers, all 4 of them, and everyone's just gonna be cool? No, me personally, no. No.
Faye says, children will grow up not even knowing that they have other siblings, sometimes because they've been a secret. That's a big problem.
That is a big problem.
That is a big problem.
That is a big problem.
And
I'm
sometimes you
sorry.
might even end up going out with your siblings.
And this is why it's a big problem for me, because
Do you know what I mean?
some people think, oh,
No, sir.
they got a big age gap. It does not matter. Haven't you heard about the 85-year-old man that just had a baby with a 25-year-old woman? Listen, siblings need to know each other.
Yes.
Okay? And it's down to, obviously, if it's the baby father that's got more than one baby mum, then it's down to him to make sure that his children meet and know each other.
That's
it's his
job.
responsibility.
Yes.
Yeah? It's his responsibility. I'm sorry.
Point
Hello?
blank, period.
Point blank, period. And I'm not even changing my mind about it. Do you get what I'm saying? No,
I agree. It's not fair. It's not fair on the children. End of the day, especially when you live in a small community, everyone lives in the same area. That makes it even worse.
Oh, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, timekeeper. Timekeeper?
The timekeeper. The timekeeper.
That is a timekeeper.
Sorry, you look like we need spectaculars.
Timekeeperism. Yes.
Oh yes.
Welcome aboard,
Welcome aboard,
timekeeper.
timekeeper. Oh my goodness. We just mentioned you earlier on in the show as well, because we couldn't attend due to unforeseen circumstances. We couldn't attend yesterday, but I hope everything went well yesterday at the A-listers mansion party. We know that you were there. Oh yes, it is. He says yes, it is.
Big up yourself, the
Yes.
timekeeper.
He says the sad thing is some women accept the money as the be-all and end-all.
And this is what I'm saying.
This is what we was just saying. A lot of women, they actually don't business if you have any input apart from the financial part. They don't care. As long as you are paying, that's it. All right, you can't force people to do what they need to do as a parent. You can't force them. That's one thing you can do. You can mention it to them and say, look, when are you going to come and see the children? Like, what's going on? you know. And then if they don't want to do it, and then that's their business. But I feel like that should be top priority more than the finance part,
Yes.
to be honest.
Time is so important. Okay?
You can't get it back.
You can't get it back. Once the time passes, gone. That's it. So, baby mothers out there, okay? If you have a chance and an opportunity, please, instead of having animosity and being bitter, and it's not all the time you're bitter, but instead of having that anger or holding on to the anger of why it didn't work out between you, push for the relationship between the child and their father.
Yes.
Because if that's the only thing that comes out of it, it's a winning situation.
It's a win-win.
It's a winning situation. It really is. Because at least the child gets to have that bond with their father.
All right, there's different. All right. There's so much different reasons why your child may not be able to have that connection with their father, because as we know, there's so much different types of people in the world.
Yes.
But we're not addressing those people. We're talking about the men that are trying very hard to spend, like Faye says, quality time.
Faye also says, it's a goodbye from me. Have a nice life with the red flags. Yeah, I'm not on the 4-5 baby
You
mothers.
have to, you know, if you can see good qualities. But the thing is, I'm saying that, you know, but there's some women out there that can't see the good qualities.
Yes.
That's a problem, you know.
Yes.
That you don't know the good from the bad.
They've got meh in their eyes.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Rose-coloured glasses on.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Some women actually don't know when they've got the good father.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
It really is.
What's Sylvia saying?
Sylvia says, then there is something wrong. You know the old saying, nobody don't throw away anything good. If he has a whole lot of children, then having another child with another woman does not mean anything.
Oh. That's a bit controversial.
Oh, it really is. I hear you. Okay.
That's a good point, Sylvia. But sometimes, you know, it may not be the man's fault why he's not in the relationship with, many baby mothers. No, but the thing is, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, no, because sometimes, you know, like, you just keep attracting the same type of people.
But that means you're not growing. You think that you're
but
learning,
the thing
you're not
is,
growing, you're not reflecting
but the thing
within
is,
yourself,
some
though,
people,
Nubian.
No, but some people put on a facade. We've mentioned this before as well. Some people put on a facade, and you know, they'll show you. Some people can pretend for a long time, you know.
Wicked, evil, and bad mind.
No, sir.
Some people can pretend for a long time. It's true though.
Oh my
you feel
God.
like that you've grown because you're not seeing the same pattern from before. It's a totally different woman than the one that you had before. So this must be the good one. And then a few months down the line,
Are you kidding me?
you feel like, okay, this person is okay to have a child with. And then some people change the minute they have a child. They may be good, you know.
Yeah.
And the minute they have the child, especially if it's their first one, woo,
But then
that's when you see the real them. Then what?
Their experience, to me, obviously, they might feel like they've learned, okay? And then when they have a child with this person, it brings up the emotions and the trauma that you went through before. Now, just because you might have gone through a certain trauma with another person, that doesn't mean that it's going to happen with the next person. Do you get what I'm saying? Something might trigger them, and I get that. Something might trigger them that reminds them of that. Mana General!
I knew she, I put it on there. I said, you know what? When she finishes talking, I'm going to say Mana General.
No, sir.
But she saw it and she was like, I made a bit. She didn't even finish talking. She was like,
I can't even finish talking.
Mana General.
Mana General.
No, sir. Oh dear.
Welcome aboard, Mana General.
Mana General, the topic is today baby mother 1, 2, and 3.
Or 4.
Or 5 or 6.
Or 7 or 8. 9 and 10.
That is the topic. Okay?
That is the topic today. You know, do you prefer baby mother 1, 2, 3, or 4? If you have children, that is.
And if you have more than one baby mother.
And if you have more than one.
Have you had issues or problems with them? Or is it all good and gravy? Yeah?
Yes.
Is it everyone all getting along fine?
Is it oxtail and rice and peas?
You know, like that.
Or steamed fish with okra?
I can't saltfish.
Aye.
You know? Welcome aboard, Josh.
Welcome aboard, Josh. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard to Chill and Spill. Josh says, I have 3 baby mothers. Each of them I had relationships with. Unfortunately, it didn't work out with any. However, I have a good relationship with my 3rd baby mother. Okay. Wait, hold on. Yep, my 3rd baby mother. I feel like the reason it didn't work was mainly because of me. To be truthful, I'm trying to get back with her. I just don't know how to go about it. Well.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Wrong button.
Nubian pressed the wrong button.
As per usual.
No, sir.
Do you know what? Yeah,
Are
big up
you
yourself.
kidding me?
Big up yourself, Josh.
Big up yourself each and every time for even admitting that.
For even admitting that.
Wow.
That's a very big thing to
That
admit.
is.
I don't think there's many men that would actually say, you know what? I feel like it didn't really work out on my part.
Yes.
And I'm trying to get back with her and I just don't know how to go about it.
Exactly. It's very honest.
It's very, very honest. Audience, do you have any advice for Josh?
Exactly. Faye says, I think she's talking after Sylvia. Yes, because.
Oh, so Faye says, yes, because your child is no longer special in his eyes as he has many. Is that true though, gentlemen? Please.
Oh, is that true?
I need feedback from the men. Is that true?
Is the 5th child better than less important than the 1st, or vice versa?
Is it not as special if you've had more? If you've got 2 or 3 children and you're having the 4th, does it mean that it's not as special to you? You're not as excited to have the 4th?
Yes.
Or is it more of a stress level thing, like, Lord of God? More peas, more money.
What's Sylvia saying?
Sylvia says, no, both parties have to be responsible. There can't be a problem with all the women. Furthermore, the children are the priority. Exactly.
Exactly. And how many people know that?
Not many people do.
Not many.
Children need to be the priority.
Yes, they do.
They are our future. And if we are going to continue
once you decide to have children, they are the priority.
Absolutely.
Simple as.
And if you're going to continue to have animosity between, the baby mother of your child or the baby father or whichever, it's going to do is affect the child. It's going to affect, the reason why I say it's going to affect the child, because whether it's the baby mother or the baby father, when you're angry, you can't give love to that child. You're dashing down the plate to give the child the dinner. Do you get what I'm saying? Your mood affects a lot of things. If you can't put your emotions aside, you're not able to give what you need to give to the child.
Oh, what's Faye saying? Also, why do our men do this? Put
what? Put what?
You know what it is? There's a heart right next to it. So we can't see what you said. Oh, put a hat.
Put a hat on it.
Put something out on the end.
You chat too much.
Oh, dear.
Sorry, Faye.
Are you kidding me? Oh dear.
Oh dear. Pressing buttons as per usual.
No, Faye says put a hat on it. Yes.
Put something at the end.
Put something at the end. Put your gloves on. Put your hat and scarf
yes, sir,
on.
so you can avoid this.
Exactly. Welcome aboard, Destiny 5. Welcome aboard. Destiny 5 says there is no reason for a man having so many baby mothers. Maybe having so many baby mothers is just one of their hobbies. Oh, dear.
Welcome aboard, Destiny. Sorry, what did Destiny say? Sorry.
Destiny said there is no reason for a man having so many baby mothers. maybe having so many baby mothers is just one of their hobbies.
Oh.
Dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That too. That could be a hobby for them.
It's what do you know what? Yeah, there are some men out there, okay, that truly believe that their seed should be spread
Oh yes.
to help towards the population.
That's it.
Yeah, and they believe that if there's a woman out there that wants a baby, they're just gonna give them the baby, but they are not really here for the
Like it's a portion
responsibility.
of chips.
Yeah, exactly. Portion. What do you say, Nubian? What? She said something like, "Come and get your apples. Come
Yeah.
and have a look. Come on."
Small, medium, large, and extra large. Take them out the bag and have a look. Come on.
It's like in the market.
Yeah. Small, medium, large, and extra large. Take them out the bag and have a look. Come on. Yeah. What's what's going on?
Oh
What's
my
that saying?
gosh. Wait, I had to look there.
All fast picnic.
All fast picnic, please gather here at this comment. I was listening. Oh my gosh. Small, medium, large, and extra large. Come and have a look. Come on.
Oh my gosh. That's better. But
Man and
General
General.
says, "Oh Jesus."
Oh gosh. Man and
Ah.
General, he says, I have 3 kids with 3 different baby mothers. So this topic is just for
It's
you.
perfect.
Man and General. Baby mother 1, 2, and 3. I was a bad boy, but I respect my baby mothers. We grow past the bad times and have a good relationship for the sake of our children. There you go.
Needs another son though, he says.
You need another son. You better ask your wife.
Dear. So is that gonna be baby mother number 3 or 4?
No, it's gonna be baby mother number 4, because he's got 3 kids. With
No,
3
but
different
oh,
baby
yeah.
mothers. 3
so
different
this
mothers.
is gonna be baby mother number 4
so
then.
he needs another son.
But you've got a son already, man, General.
No, I want to ask Man General, if you have the
With
4th,
all due respect.
with all due respect, if you have the 4th child, whether it's a son or daughter, do you feel like
He said 4, 4, 4, 4.
Oh
Oh
God!
gosh.
Do you feel
Oh no, I
like
shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh.
he's
I'm laughing, but I'm
himself?
laughing. Yeah. Okay, so that'll be baby mother number 4 then.
Okay, so do you think that it's not going to be as special if you have the 4th child? Do you think it's just not, it's not really going to bother you if you have the 4th child, or is it just as special as having the 1st child? Man and
Yeah.
General, please let me know.
Yeah.
Please let me know, Man and General.
Please let us know. Yeah,
You know?
would love to know.
We would love to know.
Welcome aboard, General.
Welcome aboard,
So
Antonia
we've got
Nice.
Mana General and we've got Antonia Nice, which is
Is
General
General.
as well.
Okay.
Yes. So what's General saying?
Antonio Nice says lots of women know the history of the man as a village rooster. Oh dear. That goes around and makes kids, but because he has money, they still get with him just to get the cash. They don't really care about the child's welfare that much. All they care about is the cash they're getting. See, and this is what I'm saying. It's very unfortunate.
Yes.
For I could never be baby mum number 15, and I'm telling you that, and that is on Mary Had a Little Lamb. I can't be baby mother number 15, all because what? The baby father has money. Sorry. As Aisha said earlier, red flag. Red flag.
But but you've also got some baby mums that say, you know what, I don't need your money. We don't need anything around here. We're good.
Yeah.
Do you think to yourself,
She's not being truthful.
unless
Unless she's well established
no, the
herself
thing
and
is,
she's successful
even
herself.
if you're well established, even when you say that, you think to yourself, is there an ulterior motive here? Like, you telling me that, it's like you're almost waiting for something to happen in the future, or for her to throw some words
Yeah.
in the future. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because why don't you So you don't want me to spend no time. You don't need no money. You don't need.
Exactly. So what was you there for? Just to have the child there?
Or they could just be cool.
That too. They could just be cool.
They could just be like, you know what, for real. I just wanted a child. You gave it to me. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
keep
do
it
you know what?
moving.
I feel like even saying that, yeah, even if you're a woman that only wants the child, I feel like it's a bit selfish. I'm not even gonna say a bit. I think it's very selfish of you to just be like, okay, cool, yeah, we don't need anything from you. I'ma deal with this, because the child has the right to know their father. Again, obviously, if it's a situation where the father is, there's some safety issues, fair enough. That's
Yeah.
different. But if the baby father is fine and you might not want to be with him, but he could potentially be a good father, I don't see why you are now taking the choice away from the child. That's very unfair.
Yes.
The child should always have the opportunity to know who their father is.
Yeah.
And like I was saying before, baby mothers and baby fathers should not be dissing each other to the child.
Yeah.
If the baby father is not great, when the child grows up and is an adult, they will find out for themselves,
That's it.
and vice versa.
Leave it up to the
If the
children.
baby mother is did I say baby father at first?
Yes.
Yeah. If the baby mother is not great, again, the child will find out as they get older. But cussing each other to the child is no ratings from Zuz.
Yeah.
None.
I mean, that's just not. It's not acceptable. It's just not.
It's ridiculous.
It's not. You don't do that. You know. Oh, your dad this and your dad that.
And
And this,
I
that,
don't
and the
rate
other.
it. I really don't rate
No.
it.
And vice versa. Oh, your mum this and your mum that. No. You know, leave it up to the children to make their own judgment
Absolutely.
when they're adults
Because then you put the child in a position where they feel like they've got to defend
and choose.
and choose the other parent, which is so unfair.
Yeah.
Why are you putting that responsibility on the child? The child should just be growing up saying, boy, I love my mum, you know, and I love my dad. Even though they might not get along, or even though
Or they're separated or whatever.
they're separated, I love them both unconditionally.
Yes.
And that's what it should be about.
Mm-hmm.
It should be about the child, and the children are our future, you know. If you've got nothing else, your legacy could be your child. Your child could grow up into something great, someone successful. And that's because you had a great input, you know, in their life, not another person, because regardless, they are children, but it'll be another person growing up with problems.
I
And we
feel like
need
the
less of
people
that.
I feel like people that do brainwash the children definitely have some form of vendetta for the father, or they just feel like they should have been with them, or something, you know, or they would have loved the relationship to work between them. Why they bash the parents, the mother or the father?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. There's still some sort of, there's baby fathers out there that will bash the baby mothers, and there's baby mothers out there that will bash the baby fathers. And I do agree with Nubin. It's because they probably still want to be with that person.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're sad to know that their dream did not work out with
Yeah.
us being together, us being a family,
Yeah.
and what they thought it was going to be. It didn't plan out that way. And all I can say to that is sometimes nothing goes the way you plan it. That's life.
Exactly.
Nothing goes the way you plan it, but it's just how you move forward with it, you know. Welcome aboard, Benson.
Morning.
Yeah, right.
Good
Bedford.
evening.
How are you doing?
Not good, man.
Absolutely exhausted.
Yeah, I do a little, I'm gonna run late, yeah? But I do a little running, and boy, I'm not lie to you, it's like, I have to pray for the people that who do the marathons and stuff like that. Yeah, because, boy, I can't even run for a minute, you know? It just,
It's
this
exhausting.
evening, yeah. It's just crazy. You
Why is it always when you have to run you realise, hang on a minute, I'm unfit?
No, I noticed a long time, you know, because when me I look down and me see the size of my stomach, me realize something wrong.
Don't
'Cause
give me job.
it has shadow Mr. John and me know say boy
Mr.
something going on.
John.
You understand what I mean? So me notice it long time. But when you actually do the running part of it and realize that yes, something definitely wrong there, you know, say there's a problem. You know them ones?
Yeah.
But so it's not good to be in my situation and my position, and sorry for being more than a bit late, which in I think late is becoming a part of me now. You get what I mean?
No, no,
'Cause
no.
I have so much things to do at times and stuff. But
We're not going to
it's
put
good.
that in the universe.
Yeah.
It's good to see what's happening, and I've been listening to bits and pieces. But for me, it's the thing is when it comes to a topic like this, me personally, I would have to say that at times we as individuals have to. Me personally, this goes for me. I can't bash. I would never come out openly and bash my baby mothers. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
For whatsoever, even if they have the biggest fault in the world, right? And I'm not pleased or so with them, I would never ever be disrespectful in that sense of come out openly and say, boy, this is how my baby mother is or whatever it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So whatsoever I'm going to say, it's not directed to any any baby mothers or any person that I know that will share certain things with me. Because that is the thing about talk shows. When you're in a certain position, when people always come to you about situations, and then you're sitting in front of a forum to give your opinion, sometimes some people feel a bit that this is directed to them.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah,
So
100%.
personally,
Yes.
I just want to take this opportunity to make it clear that whomsoever has come to me about their problems and stuff, whenever I do these talk shows or whatever, it's not directed to you
Mm-hmm.
or anybody who knows me and shows certain things to me. Because in spite of everything, we have to hold respect for if anybody, even if persons want to disrespect you openly, that choice is theirs.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
we wouldn't do that.
No. But
None of us would
it's
do
something
that.
that
We wouldn't do that
yeah.
anyway. There's no way that we
No,
will
but
come
you
on the
know,
platform
yeah,
and
no.
share anybody's. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
no.
is just not what we're about.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I
not.
know that, Nubian, and then some things is not everything that I say at times that when I do say it, that for anybody to be offended, because most times as human beings we all are human beings, and sometimes misunderstanding do come into
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And then I'm the type of person now that 85% of things that I may say, it needs clarification because a lot of persons always misunderstand whatsoever I say, and it needs questioning. That's why, pardon me, let me put on my mascara.
You chat too much.
Yeah. So
you kidding me?
She's
So
been
what
pressing the
happened is-
wrong buttons all throughout the show. Don't worry.
yeah,
Press button.
so majority of the time when we hold a conversation, my conversations with me, my opinions always need clarification. That's why I always have my number is like Facebook, it's public, where anything that I do say on any other the platforms or the show, anybody who has a misunderstanding or a misinterpretation of what I'm saying, feel free to call me at any given time and I'll explain.
I hear you.
You understand?
Manor General says, none of my kids, so you've got clarification here, Manor General. None of my kids are more special than the other. love my kids to the moon, and I know I'm a good dad to all of them. And if I do get another child, he or she won't be no more special than the ones before. And I thank God for for the woman I'm with now because she treats my kids like her own. Big up.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mana General.
You can tell she doesn't normally do
Zeus.
it, innit?
I think you need to get a handcuff and cuff her hands. You know what happened?
I'm not being
You
funny,
know-
but
you know- You know
you
where
guys know that I don't mean it when I
when
press it.
when it comes to
Press it
kids,
wrong.
this is something that I always try to find out, or if we as individuals do lie about when we said that we don't have any special feeling towards one of the kids. Like for the persons who have 3, 4 kids, for them to make a comparison to say this one is my favorite. Because what happened, even if that lady has those kids with one individual, right? One man, there's always different what would you say, different seasons or different feelings that you go through during that period of time. Maybe for some ladies who have 3, 4 kids with a different dad, all the experiences would be different. And in some cases, would find you as an individual to have a little more likeness to a particular child than the other.
Yes.
So whenever I hear a person saying that, no disrespect, man, a general, I always wonder if it is something true and honest that they're saying. Because if you notice, each child have a different feelings and a different reaction, a different attitude towards even the parents.
So do you think that parents have favorites?
I
But
do
they
think
won't
so,
say that. They
but
won't
they won't
say-
say that.
I
Oh.
disagree.
Wow.
I know many people actually that will
Well,
say,
we've
of
got-
course.
But we've got
Yeah.
a lot. So hang on, Benson. Sorry to cut you, but welcome aboard, Donna. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Chill and Spill. I've been meaning to welcome you to the show. Donna says, honestly, it is so unfair to the kids with different parents. They miss out on that sibling bonding. And she also
Exactly.
says, I understand that there are breakups with children involved, but when it's done intentionally, it is not fair to the children. And she also said, Mons, do not overthink. If you are on a forum that discusses live issues that relates to many of us, so we should not take it personally.
Exactly.
Well said.
Well said, Donna.
Well said. I'm not being funny. We are a talk
No one
show.
should be taking
yeah.
anything personally.
Anything that is said on the show, yeah, between me, Benson, and Zuz, nobody should feel like we are addressing them personally. Sometimes some of the situations that we may address may relate to your personal situation, but we ain't addressing you personally. So nobody should take offense to anything that we say.
Big up Shikedi Shades. I just realized on camera that my glasses look dark. And it's actually not a dark glasses. Shikedi Shades, big up yourself.
Yes.
The sponsor
Big
for
up Katie
Katie
Shades.
Shades, yeah. For all my shades that I do wear on the platform. You get what I mean from time to time. Cause this one look like I'm outside. You understand what I mean? Yeah. So it's not a dark shade, but when the light hits it, it changes.
That's
So
it.
it's, you understand? So sometimes it's good because I'm not really a camera person. But when it comes down to that favoritism part, if you look into it, remember that every child have a different attitude. Big respect, Miss Donna, every time. Love you endlessly. You know that already. Yeah? That the child's behavior is different. And I don't think any parent is going to be brave enough to come out and say, well, I love this one more or waver. Because some
But
child
some do.
are
Sorry
more
to cut you.
attentive. Yes,
Some people do.
They are
Some
more
do.
attentive.
Some
than-
children.
Yes, than some. And then isn't that attentiveness create that favoritism with the parent? And then another hand of it again, it all depends on how that parent, the amount of time that that parent may spend with this one and spend with the other one. Because parents at time too does not take that time out to know the child's likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
So there's many contributing factors. So sometimes when persons will say to me, you know, I love all my kids the same, I don't even partake in the conversation. 'Cause to me personally, I say, you know,
Is
I
that
lie.
one
not tell
big
me.
lie?
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
me
I
say
disagree.
to myself, say, I lie.
No,
not
sir.
tell. No, me personally
Yeah, yeah.
think that way, that you don't want to say this one is your favorite. You understand? Because every parent, and every human being pass our own judgment against an individual. And when I mean use the word judgment, that one sound maybe a bit different, but we give our grading to each individual as we meet individuals, just like parents and their kids. You get what I mean? So, like, dads, you want to say something to that, then I go straight into the topic.
Yes, Manager General also says, my stepdaughter calls me dad, and that's because of the relationship that we have. That's so lovely. That's so lovely. I love that. And Donna says, especially children with manners and respect. And this is why this platform is called Good Manners and Proper Conduct. GMPC, because that's what we believe in.
Yeah.
I don't know
100%.
about you guys, but there's nothing worse than children that don't have manners and respect.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's nothing worse for me.
Damn them.
Zuz.
No, man, seriously. No.
Manager General says, what does Manager General say? You read it out.
Manager General says, when you have more than one child, you deal with them according, but it doesn't mean you love one more than the other. Parents does love some of their kids more than the other, but that really depends. But for me, I don't think I have a favorite, and I agree. I don't think my mother has a favorite, but some people will seem to think differently.
How much kids your mom have?
She has 4.
All right, 4 kids, right?
Yes.
So, do you think that the 4 children that she has treat your mom equally?
Does she treat us equally?
No,
No.
do the children treat her equally?
Yeah,
Do the children treat her equally?
yeah.
I would like to think so, yes.
You would like to think so
Yes.
in every aspect. In
Maybe,
every aspect.
maybe not in every aspect. So maybe one
Be honest, Zuz.
maybe one might go shopping more than the other.
All right. So,
One might cook more than the other.
all right.
One might write the letters more than the other.
But
Yeah, but
each-
just because we all do different things
Yeah,
for mum
yeah.
doesn't mean that she has a favorite out of us. I feel like we all contribute
Well,
in our strengths.
See how-
Christine says some parents do have favorites, but they would never say.
They would never say.
They are in denial.
Exactly.
Oh
exactly.
dear.
Oh my gosh, Lady Christine.
Oh dear.
It's true. It is so true. It's just because parents would never take the chance and say that openly, because everybody is different in their own special way. But there's a love and affection for one particular one, and they would never say. At times, they will try their uttermost best to hide it, right? And at times, what they do, this is how parents do it. If you ask your parents, which one do you love more? Right? They will tell you that I don't love them more, but because this one is the smaller one, this one, he was sickly when he was small. This one need the attention of me. And they find all the excuses in all the world to come around to make sure that you have an idea what they're saying. Not because this one is the last one.
No, but the thing is,
And not
Benson,
But
I have
because-
got something to
hold on,
say.
we're straying.
No, but the thing is,
We are
Benson,
straying off the topic.
No. I have to ask this question. Is this because I don't know if, as a child for my mother, if I would even have the audacity to ask her, "Who do you love more?" Is that a culture thing or?
Yeah, I think that's crazy.
All right. This part of it can draw the topic. Go
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
But,
Yes.
but what happened is, remember, it's like sometimes we as human beings do think that when certain situation arises, and one of the thing is there's a that type of question.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be asked at any given time.
Mm.
You have to find a specific time. It's like the season and the rotation of the earth and its axis that you will have to find that time when you're going to have like an eclipse or something like that. You get what I mean? Because you can't ask that question when you can't ask that question. This is how that question is so tricky. You can't ask that question when there's a problem.
Yeah.
You can't ask that question when you find out that she's not in that mood. So you have to pick and choose on the right time. And the right
Wow.
time is hard to find. And then that right time now,
Oh,
then you will hear the excuses.
It's a whole plan.
Yes, it's a plan. It's true.
Are you kidding me?
No.
No, I'm serious. It's true. It's something that I've sit and I've thought about.
Oh my God! So, Betsy, I hope you haven't asked Mummy this. I hope you haven't sat down and said, you know what, I'm gonna plan this out. Written a map and a plan, and said, you know what, I'm asking Mummy this right now.
No,
Do
but I
you
have a
love me the best?
question for Benson. Baby mother number 1, 2, or 3?
No, but he already said that he's
Yeah,
not
what
gonna
happen
go
now?
there
Yeah, what
because
happen now? You see,
it's
baby
gonna
mothers now.
respect all
Baby
of them.
mothers.
Yeah,
every
no, he
baby
res-
mothers.
Yes.
The thing is,
No,
what
but
we
I'm not
have to
talking about
take
his
into
specific
yeah,
baby mothers, but I'm just saying his opinion on situations, his friends or other people that he knows going through similar situations, isn't it?
this baby mother thing is it can be ticklish. As them say in Jamaica, ticklish.
Yes.
Yeah. In some circumstances. Remember that each lady that a man get involved with have a different feeling towards that individual. Some ladies are attracted to a man by his bank account. Some are attracted by his behavior, his persona. We
Yeah.
have to use those words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
because we are Jamaicans. They think sometimes we don't know certain
Talk the
words.
things,
Talk
Benson.
up
Talk
the
up the
things,
things.
Their
man.
persona.
Tell them.
Some think about look at their physical build. Another thing is some think of how popular that individual is. So there's a lot of contributing factors that attracts a woman. Now it comes down to when a lady has a child, we have to take into consideration that it do at times affect that lady's thinking. Not every lady that has a child during that process of having a child, being pregnant and having a child, sometimes it takes 2-3 years for them to come back to them normal self.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
Yeah? That is what is medically proven.
Yeah.
Now, during that process, right, not a lot of men is going to stick around for the baby to be 2, 3, 4 because the woman's behavior has changed.
Yeah.
She's not the same person that you met before, right?
Yeah.
So not a lot of men is going to stick around for that period of time. Now, when the 3 years is over, that man is gone. And that lady is left with that child.
How very sad.
Now, at the end of the day, what happens is not a lot of ladies, right,
Yes.
will say, all right, I don't want to be with you no more, and really mean it. Especially when they find out that, look, this person is a good person, and then the other person now will be having that. And we are all human beings. But when it comes down to where females are concerned, I think when God was distributing jealousy, ladies got more jealousy than men.
Oh, here we go.
Are you kidding
No,
me?
do you know what? Yeah, no, I disagree because
Yeah,
you
there's
see
some real jealous men out
there's
there,
some
to be honest.
real jealous man
Yeah,
out
to
there,
the
you
point
know.
of stalking.
To the
No.
it's deep. Like you could take a picture with another man, yeah, and he's a friend, and I'm not saying that it's just you and this man, you know.
Yeah.
It's you, this man, your brethren, your other brethren. Like it's a group picture, and it could be like, what you doing?
All right.
All right,
Yeah,
we're straight off the topic just a
Anyway.
little bit.
We're not straying. I don't think we're straying.
No,
because
no, what it is because we've got some comments. Can we read those out?
Alright,
Let's
yeah,
read
yeah,
the
yeah,
comments
yeah,
and
yeah,
go back
yeah.
then.
Yes. Well, Manager No says, my mother has a favorite. My mother will never say it, but action speaks louder than words. I'm my mother's favorite, and I know it.
All right, see. See?
Oh my God.
Oh my
Manager
gosh.
General, you would say that.
Oh my gosh, Manager General
Action
is so
speak
funny.
louder. Yeah, what's General Antonio now saying?
Antonio Nice says, my stepdaughter calls me dad. She draws a picture at school about her family. One was her brother, one her mother, then her, and the final one was me. Her mom asked her, what about her father? She replied by saying, Antonio is my dad. He has been there for me all this time. Teach me to ride a bike, pick me up from school, and take me anywhere he goes. Exactly.
Wow.
Actions.
Oh,
So look
but
at her,
sorry.
look at her.
But you what
Clap,
happened
clap,
now?
clap.
It's a clapping.
Yeah.
But Antonio Nice, a question I have to ask for both you and Manager General. You both have stepchildren, so you have to deal with the fathers of these children, yeah, which coincides with the title baby mother. Your partner is the baby mum. So how do you get along with the fathers of the children? Is it
Or
a good
do you
relationship?
even have a relationship with them?
Because
all?
you have such a great relationship with their children, is there an issue because of that? Because
Yeah.
some people will have an issue with it.
100%.
Here what happened? The thing is, while we're sitting here, it's easy for us to dissect every conversation and dissect every fault that an individual possesses.
Yeah.
Zeus, when you mentioned earlier that men with their jealousy,
Yes.
it's the same thing like a lion. We're there to protect.
Yes.
And every loophole that a lion finds or a man finds that there's a loophole, we are going to patch it, although we don't do road works. You understand what I mean? You understand?
No, I understand
No.
what you're saying.
Now, when it comes down to the question that you asked now, Nubian,
Yes.
the same way a man will not be playing any role in that child's life. The main reason why that child draw Antonio Nice is because of the cooking. 'Cause I was waiting on the part where he said,
Oh dear.
she draw me with a pot or standing around the stove. Yeah. Now what
Antonio.
happened is, no man likes to know, just like a lion, that their den is being interfered with.
Oh, wait,
Why
hold
do
on.
you think?
Miss D
Says,
says, turn up the mic.
Turn out the mic.
Let's turn it up a bit.
She's on the radio,
Are you on the No. She's on
On the
YouTube.
on the YouTube. All right.
Are
good.
we
Can ev-
sounding low?
Can everyone hear us fine? Is it?
All right, it's up now. It's
Right.
a device that she's listening to. What you have to take
Welcome
into
aboard, Miss D,
consideration-
by the
Welcome
way.
aboard,
Welcome,
Miss
Miss D, and thank you very much for that. This is something that I need to tell the listeners also. Each time that you're listening to the radio, right, or on each of the platforms, each and every device will give you a different volume
Right.
and a different quality.
Great to know.
Yes, so this is something that I need to
She
tell
said,
you
thanks,
guys.
guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
that's
welcome.
good.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you
We
very
aim
much,
to
Miss D.
please.
Thank you very much. I hope you're hearing us. And thank you very much for taking the time out to tune in to us this evening. Please like, and tell
Share
a
and
friend to tell a friend.
subscribe.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like a lion and a dog and a fox. When a lion has their den and a fox and a dog, every single where that day goes, and a goat also, why do you think they pee there? It's
To mark,
territory.
it's to mark their
It's
territory.
marking their territory.
Yes,
Mhm.
Now,
absolutely.
this also transfer into human being because we are able to speak to each other in this format, right? So we are able to react in many, many different ways, right? And that is how all of us human beings, men, become territorial.
Yeah. No, I agree. I completely
Totally get
I
it.
totally get where you're coming from.
For
And can I
sure.
just ask as well, because before you came here, Josh said that, he has three baby mothers. Each of them he's had relationships with. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. However, he has a good relationship with his third baby mother, and he feels like the reason why it didn't work out was mainly because of him. But he's trying to get back with her, and he doesn't know how to go about it. Now, as a man, do you have any advice for Josh?
Josh, I'll pray for you tonight. But no, it's a serious thing. No, what
Yeah.
happened is, this is what happened. Remember, I mentioned a while ago that some people, it happens with men also, will leave from a relationship, but you don't fully break off from that relationship.
Yeah.
Now, he has moved on and has 2 or 3 child along the way. And after moving on, that is when he starts to evaluate his whole situation.
Mm.
He starts to having reflections of what he had before
Yeah.
with the other baby mothers
Yeah.
to see the reaction and said, look, this is the woman that I want to be with.
Yeah.
Now, this is what happens with us as human beings. When we do not make the right choices in life and be a bit hasty, this is what comes around.
Yeah.
Because remember, life is like physics. And when I say physics, it's like a tennis ball.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You will never drop a tennis ball and the ball just stops like that.
It will
Because it's not
bounce.
magnet.
Mm. Yeah.
It will bounce.
Yeah.
And sometimes it rolls.
Yeah.
So all of this with life and with Josh's situation, it takes time for you to really know an individual. And what has happened to Josh is so unfortunate that 3 kids has been involved in this sort of situation. And it's now for you to make sure that there's a bond between you and the 3 kids and they get to know each other.
Yeah.
The lady, if you find out that the third baby mother will understand that because of what transpired between you and her, you have gone on to get 2 more kids. Is she's going to give you that opportunity to still have those 2 kids in your life with hers and for you to move on. It's nothing difficult, but it's something that you will have to sit and discuss with her because it's no makes no sense to go with her and then she's going to tell you that you can come back with me, but you have nothing else to do with those 2 kids.
Oh, absolutely
Yes.
not. That's horrible.
Yes.
So it's a situation wherein at times I'll give you a personal advice, which is not something good to do when you're giving advice to people to give your personal advice. But in this sort of situation, it is good for you to take notes.
Take notes.
Yes. It's like doing chores.
Yeah.
So you know
Not
you
even
have the,
chores. That's like
yeah.
an exam.
Yeah.
Or
so when you
doing a
when
course.
like you're doing a course.
Yes.
Because it's a very sticky situation because kids are involved here.
Mm.
So when you do take notes, right? Remember at times we all as human beings are clouded by our thoughts when a situation arises.
Yes, that's very
And
true.
we act out of impulse.
That's it.
yes,
A
absolutely.
lot of the time.
Yes.
A lot of the time.
So
Yes.
if you, I'm having a serious headache from Evelyn, but nevertheless. But if you take notes of this situation and make it clear that I really want to be with you, but this is a situation I've gotten myself into. But if we stand together, we both can work this out and it won't be a problem. And then also, there's also things that she's going to ask you to change to.
Yes.
And are you willing to make those changes to be accepted back in her life?
Mm-hmm.
Josh, we need clarification. But
We need
that's your advice, Josh.
Well done, Benson. Well
That
said.
is your advice, Josh.
Donna says it could be due to maturity, how exposed we are to people's mannerisms and emotions. What Munz just said about women changing due to pregnancy, most of us couldn't figure it out or didn't have the patience to.
Yeah.
That's very important as well, Donna.
It is. It's
That's
very
well said.
Well said.
Because
Donna.
some people don't even know that they're changing that
No.
drastically,
No.
actually.
No, they don't know.
You know, and it's
a
a
lot
lot
of
for...
things do change.
And as a woman, some women don't have patience to know what that they're going through the changes, and neither do the men.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't understand is, even when you're pregnant, the men do have symptoms as well, you know.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yes. The men have symptoms as well. They'll get tired, they'll get the hungry, they get the mood swings, they just haven't got the belly in front of them. But it affects them as well. So we have to in different ways. We have to acknowledge that as well. What's Antonio Nye saying?
Antonio Nye says the father is cool with me because he sees that his kids are happy and he knows that I am an ex-soldier. But we both respect each other. What you say? Because you're the ex-soldier. What?
Wow, Antonio.
I think you know karate.
Wow. I said, humpung chung ya. C4C. Hasta. What?
If I never that, the man running for a long time.
Sitting bound soon. Someone
He also says, laugh out loud. Are you serious, cuz? But that was 8 minutes ago, so I don't even know what that was for. Donna said, so proud of this matured Benson. Manager General says, guys, can you please put Benson in the middle? Me I beg you, no?
Why? You think me a hum?
Oh my gosh! And Manager General says, sound like Josh Liet.
Like Paul.
Far late.
Are you kidding me? Oh dear. Don't make me laugh,
I
please.
wonder
No.
why more.
Manager General is
Please,
Don't
and
want
then
that
he
tonight.
says after that, please pray for Josh on a serious note, no joke.
joke.
Oh, whatever, man.
I can't deal.
I'm sorry, Josh. We're not laughing at you on a serious note.
No. You see, the thing is, the whole thing about life and every situation it is that we go through in life is a matter of being patient and being observant. Some ladies are very, very difficult.
Yes.
Mark that. Likewise, some men.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And that is why when I say to you ladies that, and I'm going to say it again, every single relationship, when you're going to have a relationship or want to get to know an individual where you're going to sit and talk about having a child, it is very important for you to do that. And even when the lady tell you that, yes, let us have a child together, or the man said, let us have a child together, it takes a quite few years for you to even know that individual. Because
100%.
because if you look on the face of the earth, 90% of kids, maybe including myself, I should ask mommy and daddy this. I'm going to ask them after the show if they did talk about having me. Because a lot of parents didn't talk about having a child.
No. Yes,
Well,
exactly.
I mean, to my
Well,
knowledge,
sorry.
Enough
to my
human beings
knowledge,
weren't planned.
no, read
Enough
what
big-
Ree
a lot
says,
of big-
Yeah,
or
yeah, no,
Destiny
yeah,
5 says, and
Christine
Yeah.
says
read what they say, and then I'll say what I'm
yes.
gonna say.
Totally agree with you, Benson, 100%. Destiny says, I have 3 children and don't have a favorite, but I have a soft spot for one of them.
See?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
God.
Destiny.
It's true.
I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah,
Now,
pick up yourself,
seriously.
Destiny
Me
5.
No,
love that
yeah, that's
destiny.
the-
Honestly,
yeah,
to God, I
that's-
really
Yes.
admire that because that is what I
A
always
soft
said.
spot. I
Yeah,
like the way you
yeah,
put
for
that
one, yeah, a
instead
soft
of
spot.
saying favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a better
Yeah.
word.
Yeah,
A soft
absolutely.
spot.
yeah. I love that word. I love
Ree,
that. I love that word.
what's Ree saying?
Ree says, if your child is different, for example, has additional needs, as a parent, you do things a lot different than you would the rest of the children. It's not favorite, but it can be deemed as being favorite. So I
Yes.
understand that as well.
Yes,
Definitely.
if your
Ree.
children has additional needs, obviously they need more of your time and attention,
Yes.
more than the other children.
Yes.
Well, when you say it out loud, it sounds bad, like they need more than it, but
it's just the reality
it's the
of
reality of it. To be honest, it's the reality of it. So yes, well said, Ree.
And also, before, like what Benson was saying, you said that you need to ask your mum and dad whether they spoke about having you. Well, I know for a fact that I was planned. I was a planned child. I know that as a fact. My mother specifically told me that my mother and father spoke about having me, and they were actively trying.
Wow.
She stopped using contraception, but let me let you know this: it don't make a difference.
But
It doesn't make a difference, but I know that I was a planned child. My mom specifically came off contraception to have me. They were actively trying
That's
to have
absolutely
a baby.
wonderful.
all right, but
Isn't that lovely
You
to
know,
know? Hey,
Uh,
Jesus.
you know what happens, Zeus? Tell your mom hello for me. You know what you said sometimes it's very good. That's why majority of the time it's good too. Not majority of the time. All the time. To listen before somebody else finish speaking. Because I knew if I had interrupted her, I wouldn't get this out of her. You remember last week, on even until now, I said the main part of it when it comes to a child is the woman.
Yes.
Now, you just mentioned just now that she came off contraception.
Yes.
Now, that cement and seal off all that I was saying last week.
No, it doesn't.
That part of it.
No, it
has to
doesn't.
do with the woman.
No, it doesn't.
Why?
Because they
Listen,
had a
you're
discussion.
here
My
earlier.
father was like, I want to have a baby with you. Let's have a baby. They had a discussion. Yes.
you talk
I
like
agree.
you did it.
Kuya.
Was you there?
Kuya.
Are you kidding me?
Kuya.
Yeah.
Sir, let's have a baby.
No,
You for say I heard that. I
I
was
heard.
told.
I heard.
I was
then.
told.
I was told.
Don't you me and she talk like
No,
she was there.
obviously it still comes down to choice, isn't it? I'm not going to disagree with you.
choice.
Because that
Yeah.
word is Benson's favorite.
Yeah.
Choice is all about choice.
Every time.
Manager General says 98% of us wasn't planned for.
Exactly.
Daddy tried to pull out what him did late.
I'm definitely the
And what's the
2%.
fall?
I'm the 2% boy.
Oh wow!
But again, it don't make no difference.
Oh my gosh! Well, to conclude the show, welcome aboard,
Lebert
Lebert.
Linton.
Good afternoon. I just wake up. Well, it's good evening over here in the UK.
Good evening.
But good afternoon to you,
Lebert.
Lebert. Sorry, a bit far away from me. yes, we're gonna conclude the show. You're coming a little bit late, unfortunately. Um,
But rewind.
But-
It's gonna be uploaded. Don't worry.
yeah,
you
you
click the
can
live
go on YouTube.
and you can see all the videos.
And
there.
if you put your notifications on, you'll always get a notification every time we are live on air. And the topic was today, baby mother number 1, 2, 3. I put 1, 2, 3, but it could be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or maybe more.
It could be 15, 16, 17.
Who knows? But again, I would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in each and every Sunday without fail and being patient with us when we're slightly late. But it is a live show, so
So much things go on in the
anything could be
background.
expected, and anything can happen throughout the live show. Also,
One day we will film what happens behind the scenes, and you will see what we have to actually
oh
go
my
through to
goodness,
get the
it's
show.
absolutely crazy. But that'll be a
up
good
and
video to
running.
show. But please, if you could all like, share, follow, and subscribe. We have a long list of guests that we love to bring on the show.
Yes, Liebert.
Yes, but we would love for you to like, share, follow, and subscribe. Obviously, the more that the video spreads, the more guests that we can have on the show. So please, if you could like, follow, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, we also got a live studio number, which is 07903 129.
265.
If you would like to send in your topics or live call or anything like that. And thank you all for participating in the show. We really appreciate your, seriously, you know, all the topics
It's
that
been
we
really
have.
good.
Yeah, all the topics that we have, you know, as difficult as it may be to talk about it sometimes, you all participate, which we really, really appreciate and grateful for.
Yeah.
And make sure you tune in to Benson on a Friday night. If you're subscribed to all of his channels, you should get a notification once he's live. Yeah? Big up all the GMPC Live Massive. Yeah? Which is our radio station. We are live 24/7. You can go on your webpage, put in GMPC Live, and we are play music all the time, all around the clock. Big up Mango, General, Rooster, Jackie, and all the DJs that are coming up. DD, Mark, big them up all the time. And big up Bigo, big up Facebook, big
Yes,
up
Liebert.
Mixcloud,
We gone
big
already.
up YouTube, big up Kick. I'm sorry, we're gone already. We apologize, but you can watch back the show once it's finished. You know, that's the beauty of the show. Even though we're live, it's recorded, and you can go back and look at all our videos. We've got over 60 videos
Yes.
that you can watch over and again and again and again and again.
Mm-hmm.
And if you share it, so can everybody else. So without further ado, love you guys. If you can't be good, be careful. Take care of yourselves. Have a great weekend, rest of the weekend, and a great week. Until Sunday and Friday. See you later.
Bye. Bye. See
This
you
serious.
guys.
This serious.